Guess what? We're on a pick right now to see a guy named Ray Porter. We're up in the Tampa area, actually at Newport Richey in Florida. We're going to look at a set of rolling bombers. Come on, let's go check it out. Let's go.
That's good.
Yeah. What do you got to show us? Let's have a look.
Well, we got them set up or upstairs.
You do?
In just our spare bedroom, but it's our drum room.
Yeah, okay, let's
want to go up there and
sure,
show?
I'd love to see what... All right. Let's see, we got two different sets of things here, but there's actually what we came up here to see. And indeed it is a set of, let's say, we'll call them trash rolling bobbers, but nonetheless, they're Slingerland rolling bobbers. We're going to take a little bit of a look at them in just a minute. We'll be right back. Oh, you saw one of my videos.
Right, and your video was on there about the wacky set.
Oh, the wacky set. You guys have all seen it. If you go to the restorations page, you'll see me talking about the wacky set that it was my attempt at making a rolling bomber set out of some orphan drums, and they had the wooden rosewood lugs on there, but good for you. You saw that and you gave me a call.
The more I looked into it, I thought that's the man to call.
Well, I'm sure glad you did, Ray. This is really interesting. And my guys out there love this kind of stuff. Of course, you guys recognize these as basically a 40s wartime World War II set, Slingerland rolling bomber set. This snare, from what I could see here, here's an interesting thing right off the bat. Look, guys, do you see the lever there? You all know that usually breaks off. Very unusual for that to survive all these years, and it's the original lever, and look, still works. A little loose there, but I'll tell you, I think we can handle that. Of course, you can see we have a blue-silver Duco paint job here that's been, kind of trashed, but we'll have to see if we can save that or not, or we may do a different finish. We'll look into that, but boy, for seeing these for the first time, I'm very pleased, even though that's kind of scary, when you see damage like this and age. But you've seen me do things like this before. You've seen me work on stuff with beehives in it, but that's the way I like to do it. So this is a pleasant surprise, Ray, I'll tell you. Let's have a look at this tom. Okay, not unusual to see the heads split like this. That's just because they must have been stored in different temperatures.
Yeah, they just dried out from storing them.
Yeah, well, that's was this up north that they were stored?
Yeah, I'm from Philadelphia originally. If I'd have known what they were, I probably would have taken better care of them. But I couldn't play them, so I just
not unusual.
Put them away and just kept them as old drums.
So they were in hot, cold, and in humid. But okay, here we have. Now look, guys, don't let that scare you. That doesn't scare me. I'll get some kind of pigskin for this, because that's what they are. They're not calfskin. This is actually pigskin. The bottom heads on these tack toms were usually made of pigskin, heavier. But we'll have to replace all that. We've got the hoop clamps here. Now, these are pretty darn well rusted, I'll tell you, and they're missing the actual piece that clamps onto the hoop. So we'll have to work on that too. But you stay tuned and keep up with this restoration. Because you know me, I'm relentless with it. I'll be finding those parts. Now here we have the other tom. This would technically be like the floor tom, but it actually mounts on the right side, okay? We've got an intact head. We'll see if we can't clean these up. This is a bit out of round. A lot of rust here, guys, but got a lot of work ahead of me. It's probably, I don't know, this could be a year's worth of work for me or so, or even more. But that's the fun of it. We want to keep these historical pieces together. And to me, it's a labor of love. It's really worth attacking something like this, even though they're kind of scary looking when you first see them. But you've seen some of the things that I've done. When you actually strip them all down and locate those pieces, they start to come back, and that makes it all worth it, I'll tell you. So now the kick drum here, I have not measured this, but I'm guessing that this is a 28 and not a 26. Okay. The wacky set that I showed you, that was a 26 inch, but here's our cloud badge right here. It's barely readable, but I know I can brighten that up. I'm going to try to do it without removing it. I don't like doing that. We'll try to tighten it up a little. See, there's some play there. All the rosewood's going to have to be reworked, just about everything. Here's our biggest challenge here, aside from the pigskin heads. We've got a very bad break right? A serious break in this front hoop. We've done stuff like this before, but not quite as severe as this. May have to come up with a whole new hoop for that. We'll address that once I get them home and we take them all apart and everything, but it's actually a classic rolling bomber kit. We have the muffler here that looks like it hasn't been off in years. And here's the clamp part that technically, this lower part is the same clamp, the same clamp end that goes to these towns, okay, that's missing. This part here, there's a swivel piece, of course, that goes on there, and we'll locate that, or maybe I'll have to locate complete new mounts, but whatever. This is just a quick once over right now, okay? You're seeing it as I see it, so once we get home, we're going to take this down, make a segment out of it, and we'll give you the whole lowdown, boys. So keep up with this restoration. It's going to be a terrific one, and I'm really excited about it. See you in a little bit. Here's Ray Porter with I Like Getting Tan.
I ran down, I got my jug of wine, my guitar, and this is what I come up with. I'm gonna lay down in the sunshine and look up towards the sky. So every time I open up, there's gleaming in my eye. I'm turning on my radio, my castle's in the sand. Just laying in the sunshine, cause I like getting tan. Say it with me now. I like getting tan. Well, I hope my spot ain't taken. There's no ice cream man in sight. The water's cold and I'm feeling bold, just floating with the tide. Cause deep inside I'm feeling and revealing in a song. Did I go out in the sunshine and start cooking all day long? Cook it for me now.
I Like Getting Tan. I Like Getting Tan by Ray Porter. Get it on iTunes.
I wrote it.
We'll see you guys later.